Okay, this is our second tutorial for our first Garageband project. Up to this point, we've already added a beat. We stretched it out to about 12 measures, and you can tell that because of the numbers up here. These are measure numbers. So what we want to do is we want to start adding some other loops. We want to layer some instruments, okay? Now, it's very simple to do this in GarageBand. All we need to do is just decide what loops we want to pick and what we want to drag over. We can do this at the bottom here. If you go to the bottom right hand corner, if you don't have the loop browser open already, you see this little curly Q on the left side of this set of 3 buttons. If you press that, that brings you back to your loop browser. Alright? Now, not everything is available to us right now because we have already clicked beats, so that's what's defaulted to. We want to click reset, and that opens everything up again. Now we're just going to stick with some very basic instrumentation. So the next thing after the drums that's always nice to choose is bass. So again, just like with the beats, we have hundreds of options for different sounding bass loops. Now this is where you can start really mashing some things up. Again, just click on any of the loops and you'll get a quick sample of what it sounds like. Alright, so I'm going to try this one. So again, once I decide which one I want, I click, I hold, and I drag. And there it goes. It creates its own new track. Now I'm going to stretch this out, same way I did before. Okay, I'm going to match it up with the drum track that's above. All right, now let's play it. Let's see how these two loops sound together. Yeah, they match up pretty well. When I want to take my timeline back to the beginning, I can always do it at my controls down here. I just hit this arrow that's kind of pointing at a vertical line, and that takes me back to the beginning, so I can continue working. Alright, so let's continue with this. Let's go back to our loop browser. We're going to click reset again, and now let's pick a guitar, some kind of guitar that we want to hear along with things. And again, it's totally up to you what you want to do. That's fine, I'll just take that, click, hold, drag all the way over into the gray area here, our workspace. And there is my acoustic noodling guitar. Alright, so let's hear what all 3 of these sound like together. It doesn't sound great, I admit. It's not the best thing I've ever heard. If we decide we don't like that loop, you don't want to use that, I'm going to bring my timeline back to the beginning, we can get rid of it very easily. Just make sure that you click on the track that you don't like, the one that you want to get rid of, go up to track, okay, the very, very top of the program in the menu. Click on that and you can see delete track. And it disappears. So now I can go back and hopefully find something that's a little bit more in line with what I want to hear. Drag it out. And let's get a listen. Alright. Still not the greatest, but it's better than the other one. So I'm just going to leave it. Okay? So that finishes this tutorial. We will come back in a little bit and talk about mixing these together, getting it to sound a little bit more balanced, using some effects, things like that, because there's a lot more you can do with loops than what you've seen so far. Okay? So, see you soon.